letting go of the past. Breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Oprah Winfrey. Letting go of past regrets is like shedding old skin, it makes way for new growth and possibilities. Recognizing how unresolved issues from the past can manifest in our current behavior allows us to understand why certain thoughts and emotions linger. This understanding creates a foundation for addressing the recurring patterns that may be holding us back. Recognizing the triggers that pull us back into cycles of regret is like mapping out the landmines that disrupt our path. You will begin noticing the recurring moments or memories that stir up those old regrets. When you understand which events or situations prompt these feelings, it becomes easier to address and transform them. Acknowledging these triggers illuminates the starting point for breaking free from past patterns and moving forward. Identifying unresolved issues. Unresolved issues and lingering concerns from past experiences can shape our present behaviors in ways we might not fully realize. Recognizing and addressing these underlying issues promotes clarity and ensures we start living more intentionally, breaking free from their silent influence. Understanding how unresolved issues manifest in daily life. Recognizing patterns in our daily lives involves understanding how unresolved issues from the past can manifest and influence our behavior. Often, these issues show up as recurring thoughts or emotions that we struggle to shake off. Think of someone who regrets a past relationship and feels a pang of sadness each time they see a happy couple laughing together. It is like noticing a flicker of emotion that resurfaces in the same situations time and time again. Recognizing this pattern is like spotting a trail on a familiar map. It is the first move toward understanding what still lingers and finding a way to walk a different path. Identifying triggers. Spotting the moments that pull us back into overthinking about the past is like finding the loose threads in a tangled knot. Triggers can be anything from specific places, songs, or even certain words that remind you of past events. Pinpointing these triggers allows you to understand how and why certain situations cause you to spiral into regretful thinking. Once identified, you can develop strategies to manage your reactions when faced with these triggers. Acknowledging the impact of unresolved issues. These unresolved issues often affect our current relationships and decisions. Take, for example, a person haunted by guilt over a past mistake. They might find themselves constantly second-guessing every decision in their current relationships, worried they will stumble down the same path again. This cycle of doubt keeps them tethered to their old missteps, making it harder to trust themselves in the present. Recognizing this impact allows for greater self-awareness and provides a foundation for change. The realization that these patterns are affecting your present life can be eye-opening and motivate you to address and let go of past regrets. Expressive art therapy. Expressive arts offer a powerful means to process and release past regrets. Engaging in activities like painting, drawing, or writing can help externalize internal conflicts. When you create art, you are not just making something visually appealing, you are giving form to your emotions and experiences. This physical representation can be incredibly therapeutic and provide a new perspective on past events. Art becomes a safe space to explore and express the things that are difficult to articulate in words. 2021. Incorporating expressive arts into daily routines can offer relief and insights. Whether it is a regular art class or a solo creative session at home, dedicating time to artistic expression can significantly aid in releasing pent-up feelings tied to past regrets. The act of creation itself can be liberating, allowing an individual to channel their emotions constructively. On the other hand, structured activities like art therapy groups provide communal support and deeper exploration of emotions. In such settings, participants can share their creations and experiences, fostering mutual understanding and empathy. This shared journey can amplify the healing process, as individuals realize they are not alone in their struggles with past regrets. Forgiving yourself and others. The healing power of forgiveness lies in its ability to release us from the heavy burdens of resentment and guilt. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful actions or forgetting what happened. Instead, it is a conscious decision to let go of anger and seek personal peace. When we forgive, we are not condoning the behavior that hurt us but rather freeing ourselves from the emotional ties to those events. Self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is pivotal in this process. Engaging in self-compassion exercises can help individuals confront and accept their mistakes without judgment. Writing a letter of forgiveness to oneself can be a powerful method to articulate feelings and facilitate healing. These letters become a tangible expression of letting go. Affirmations. Practicing affirmations that reinforce self-acceptance and peace can gradually transform one's internal dialogue. Statements like, I am worthy of love and forgiveness, or I release myself from past mistakes, can dismantle negative self-perceptions and cultivate a forgiving attitude toward oneself. Forgiveness rituals. Creating personal rituals can also aid in forgiveness. Such rituals symbolize the process of releasing anger or regret. One effective ritual involves writing down feelings of anger or regret on a paper and then burning it. The act of watching the paper turn to ash can be a cathartic experience, symbolizing the release of those emotions. Engaging in mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can further emphasize the importance of release. During these sessions, focusing on breathing and staying present helps in detaching from past hurts and cultivating a state of inner calm. Practicing empathy. Empathy helps us understand and explore the reasons behind others' actions. Often, people behave in hurtful ways due to their own unresolved issues or difficult circumstances. Practicing compassionate listening allows us to hear the pain behind their actions without judgment. This empathetic approach can transform resentment into understanding, making it easier to forgive. Forgiving someone does not mean we have to forget what they did or restore the relationship to its original state. It simply means we are choosing to move past the hurt and focus on our own well-being. Harboring negative feelings, like anger and resentment, can impact our mental and physical health. Letting go of these emotions through forgiveness reduces stress and promotes a state of peace and happiness. The healing power of forgiveness, 2023. Empathy can also be nurtured through introspection. Reflecting on the reasons behind others' actions can reveal that many people act out of their own pain or confusion. Understanding that everyone is on their own journey and faces unique challenges can soften your heart and make forgiveness more attainable. Compassionate listening, where you genuinely try to understand the other person's perspective without interrupting or judging, can also deepen empathy. Boundaries. Creating safe boundaries is essential in the forgiveness process. You can forgive someone while still acknowledging the need to protect yourself from further harm. Establishing healthy boundaries ensures that you do not allow the same behavior to repeat itself, thus maintaining your well-being. Forgiveness is not always a linear process. It requires patience and persistence. There might be times when old resentments resurface, and that is okay. Continually practicing self-compassion, engaging in forgiveness rituals, and developing empathy will help strengthen your ability to forgive. Forgiving is a gift to yourself. It lightens your emotional load and opens up space for joy and love. Lane. Techniques for moving on. Next, we will explore steps 25 to 27, visualization practices, skill development, and temporal shift techniques. Step 25, visualization practices. Visualization practices are effective tools in helping us let go of past regrets. Mental imagery allows you to consistently picture a future free of past burdens and set intentions aligned with positive experiences. Below are the steps. 1. Start by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths to center yourself. 3. Imagine your ideal future, a life where past regrets have no hold on you. Picture the details vividly: where you are, what you are doing, who is with you, and how you feel. Engage all your senses in this process to make the visualization as realistic as possible. As you visualize, use affirmations to enhance the experience. Phrases like, I choose joy, or I am enough, just as I am, help keep your mind focused. Repeat these affirmations silently while picturing each word materializing and then gently floating away. Visualization meditation. 8 exercises to add to your practice. 2023. Practice this daily to reinforce the vision of a regret-free future and to build a mental framework that supports your goals. Step 26. Skill development. Another crucial technique is skill development. Pursuing new skills or hobbies aligned with future goals helps shift focus from past mistakes to constructive activities. This can be particularly beneficial for those who struggle with overthinking. Engage in continuous learning to keep your mind occupied and directed toward growth. Whether it is enrolling in a course, picking up a musical instrument, or exploring a new craft, dedicating time to develop new skills serves as a productive outlet for your energy. Step 27. Temporal shift techniques. Temporal shift techniques involve mentally transitioning from past regrets to future aspirations. One effective method is conducting past-future dialogues. This involves writing a letter to your past self, acknowledging the mistakes made, and offering forgiveness and understanding. Then, write a letter from your future self, providing encouragement and outlining the steps already taken toward a better future. This practice fosters empathy for oneself and reinforces the commitment to moving forward. Creating a timeline can also be beneficial. Mark key regrets and their positive outcomes on a timeline, highlighting how each event has contributed to your growth. This visual representation helps reframe past mistakes as valuable lessons rather than mere failures. Creating a forward-focused mindset. Letting go of past regrets is like releasing a heavy anchor, allowing us to sail freely into new waters. Developing a mindset oriented toward growth and future possibilities helps you move beyond your setbacks and embrace opportunities for personal development. Building new routines. Creating new routines sets your progress in motion, helping you move forward and nurture a mindset ready for new opportunities. Daily habits that encourage forward movement create a sense of structure and purpose. Start by identifying your long-term goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. Develop a plan that outlines these steps and integrates them into your daily routine. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical health, incorporate activities such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest into your daily schedule. Set small, achievable milestones, and celebrate these wins to maintain motivation. This approach will keep you focused on your goals and provide a continuous sense of accomplishment, which is crucial for sustaining forward momentum. Also, consider adopting rituals that signal the beginning and end of your day, creating a framework that supports your overall well-being. Morning routines like meditation, journaling, or stretching can set a positive tone for the day ahead, while evening routines such as reflecting on the day's achievements and planning for tomorrow can help wind down and prepare for restful sleep. In this chapter, we have explored various methods to let go of past regrets and move forward with a sense of purpose. By identifying unresolved issues and understanding their impact, you can begin to break free from the cycle of overthinking. Techniques such as expressive arts, mindfulness meditation, and structured activities aid us in processing emotions and prompting emotional healing. Embracing these practices helps create a balanced mindset, where past mistakes no longer dictate your present and future. Forgiveness, both toward yourself and others, is another crucial component in this journey of letting go. Through self-compassion exercises, personal rituals, and practicing empathy, you can release resentment and guilt, paving the way for peace and personal growth. Moving forward involves practical strategies like visualization, skill development, and temporal shift techniques. These tools equip you with the means to cultivate a forward-focused perception, enabling you to embrace new opportunities and live a fulfilling life free from the shadows of past regrets. With these insights, we now turn our attention to cultivating inner peace. The next chapter will guide you through the art of fostering tranquility by setting healthy boundaries, embracing gratitude, finding joy in simplicity, and creating a serene environment.